you write down is actually called the Whoop concept, where you're simply wanting to change, and when you want to change, you write down 10 different things that you think you want to change, and you're focusing on the change, right? So the Whoop technique is basically where you're going to be imagining the best possible outcome, and you're going to be only talking about the positive. Even if you have an obstacle before you, you're going to try and focus on a solution. This is the most important. Even in the smallest of situations, a person has to have a solution finding attitude, because when you're looking for solutions, that's when the magic happens. If you're consistently talking about problems or issues and stuff, everybody knows it. So you're not going to be kind of working on it to find an amicable solution and stuff. So the only way is to kind of think about the solution. What's the best possible outcome? What's the best possible solution and stuff? So that helps you, because the point is this. What happens is, like in sports. So how do they mentor you? So if you were to look at sports people, like, not my favorite, Virat Kohli, or you were to see certain people who are forever harping on pressure or what's wrong with the system and the processes and stuff, it's not very encouraging, because it takes away your entire focus from the sport to these minuscule or these petty issues and stuff, as if he's amongst the only sports person we've had in the world or the country and stuff. So psychologists, when they're kind of mentoring sports people and stuff, tell them this. The point is, you have to actually think of a goal, and you have to actually think about how to kind of achieve that goal and stuff, and not look at the issues before you and stuff. So, lots of people I know in my knowledge now, especially women, we've all started watching cricket again, because we don't have the repetitive unpleasantness and the same, as they say, khisa pita tape happening on pressure and poor performance and stuff like that and all that. Okay, so the point is, as many sports psychologists advocate, when you want to achieve a goal, that's when your motivation happens, that's when your forward movement happens, that's when a future goal happens and stuff, and that's where you have hope, and that's where you kind of go forward. Because when you don't have hope and you're looking only at the petty, then the morale of the team, let's put this into your office culture or your personal relationship stuff, it's all down, right? So the point is, rather than just talking about the issues and persistent problems and stuff, hope is a good strategy, solution finding is a good strategy, and the point is how you have to overcome them. So let's say if you think that there is a certain issue, write down about it, talk about it, go for therapy, go for counseling, and you start kind of preparing yourself in a progressive manner or a way forward manner. So this is how optimistic people work. This is how fast forward thinkers work and stuff. They dump the petty and the unnecessary and the ghisapita and the same cassette. You have to kind of bring in a new school of thought. You have to kind of think about a certain situation differently and stuff. And yeah, and I mean, if you're following a channel, let's say you're following only Aaj Tak, so that's the kind of information you'll have every day. If you watch that, you'd only know Aaj Tak kind of news and stuff. But if you were to kind of watch international channels and stuff, and you start working on yourself, you're going to grow globally also in your acumen, your knowledge. So the same way, if you think that there is a certain negative person around you, or you have this thing about thinking negative and stuff, but you're only looking positive, it doesn't work that way. Okay, so you have to really be realistically able to point in that, am I thinking positive, am I thinking negative? And let me tell you this, most of the positive people also have negative thoughts. They just don't let those negative thoughts kind of take so much of space and stuff. Go for a walk, have some coffee, have some chai, play some good music, do some meditation, spend some time with some dogs, read some good books, listen to some good music. And you'll also know on certain days that, at the back of your mind, you can feel you're thinking, so that's your subconscious, right? So the point is to kind of think positively, and to fine tune your mind, and to have a refined way of thinking and stuff, absorb good information, good stuff, read good books. If you're used to going to a same place of worship and stuff, try and go to a new place of worship and stuff. Start hanging around with new people and stuff, and see the change in you. So love and luck, and take care, have fun, have a blast. This is a chapter on optimism and overall health and outlooks in approach. The concept is called Whoop, and the second concept is, I've already shared it, ABCDE. How do you get energized every day? Getting up every day, being a live wire, being on your best is also a, it's like self work. It's not like you have some chavi and things start working for you and stuff. This is what you got to do. The previous night you got to tell yourself, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do it. So that's how things work. So forward movement and a positive outlook with a solution finding approach is a mark of positive thinking and stuff, and that's what's going to take everybody and the world forward. So jkapani@gmail.com, justinKapani.im@gmail.com, justinKapani .im@gmail.com. Those are my email addresses. You can reach into me. And when somebody says I can't change is not possible and stuff, I would give you the name of the book a little later, but I've got to first read it myself first, okay? So love and luck and take care and have fun, have a blast. Write into me, and I will not be available on WhatsApp or on the phone, so you can drop in an email. I'll get back to you as it's a weekend time. So love and luck and take care. Have fun. Bye bye.